So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down up around the 35-yard line. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them.
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line plays well.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down.
Into a sea of defenders. Not the guy.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Throw it to the right guy. No.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now, why?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
No way.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Man, he's making lucky guesses.
Long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
From the 17, Rodgers is caught left side by the tight end Parham. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. They'll drop this down to Coleman. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Darius Leonard blew that play up.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Buying time to his left. And incomplete. incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Coleman going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Coleman. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete.
That's now 6 dropbacks. 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz finds his tight end Ingram. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Wentz going to throw. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jamar Chase from 19 yards away. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this. But you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. McCaffrey will try to run it in. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Rodgers now on first down. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Coleman has it here right side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
It's Coleman here, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
9. Okay.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes this a 9-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wentz to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
Under pressure, they got him again. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Coleman will try up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield. But on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Wentz now on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Wentz. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And his throw here is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to get a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Panthers will get the football back. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now Wentz again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Wentz. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Kickoff man Sam Martin to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. And he'll take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake. Wentz. And this one is incomplete. Intended receiver there was Donald Parham, but it's going to be second down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Play action. Now Wentz. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They fake the give. Now Wentz. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Donald Parham, 30 yards. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down, Wentz. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And some room to run now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7.
Sam Martin with the kickoff for the Broncos.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally
it's caught inside the 25.
I ran into my own fucking guy.
Down right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And this one too low.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front, and to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On play action, it's Wentz. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. And this one's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in 5 minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now playing on the center of the drive as they're making it a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they got to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now Wentz, I think this is going to be a free play. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
On play action, Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this to Thornton. And he is into the end zone. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Wentz to throw. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jalen Waddle, 48 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now Wentz on third down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, this is McCaffrey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to bring big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go.
Now the
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
First of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a
boys.
touchdown. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14.
Falcons 14. Sam Martin to kick off for the Broncos.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes, left side. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they have to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the door gets tough in here.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Wentz. The pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Jair Elam makes a pick.
That's a good play. That's a good play.
This back to their own 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run for the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Wentz now on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on it.
And brought down,
Good.
but not before
Good
they're
play.
inside the 25. Wentz now on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson. A 25-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have got it back to a low score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they're winning 7 now at 28-21. Touchdown. Here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he fires
Go away.
it's intercepted. Picked off by Julius Sneed.
You didn't throw it up. Throw it up.
After the 2nd straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Open man for him. He's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're
Should have played linebacker.
You're watching Madden on EA Sports.
Should have just made. Fucking should have just made that corner up.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Wentz. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Wentz going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Donald Porter, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd down, and back they go to Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction. That's 3rd down, 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine all that size and beef, but they can let a tackle go. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally. And that is a big one here in the tie-ball game in the 4th quarter.
Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach made you say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Sanders. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. Now Wentz. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Once again with Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
One final try now for Wentz. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Blew it. Blew it. Blew it. Blew it. Oh, man. I had it. And then I blew it.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Giggity.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. And off we go from Denver. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Giggity.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Murray going to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. On play action, Wentz. And And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
What up, my boy?
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
Hello.
What up?
Hey, my boy.
Another first down.
Happening, man?
Oh, you know, just lounging around.
They'll go again with Sanders.
Yeah, man.
Losing them close game. Bad for the soul.
Well, first you gotta stop these guys with the cheese blitzes. You gotta figure out how to get my offense moving. Well, I've seen some different versions. The last guy I played ran that 3-3, but the guy before ran weird. And it wasn't even like he wasn't playing man coverage behind it. It was just weird. It almost was like a cover. He was like running a cover 2 out of it, but then I just didn't have enough time to throw it to the outside receiver because he kept being open.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense
coordinators give me a Sam Mills.
Because they end up taking their
Sam Mills. A playmaker.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but he slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Everyone's got that damn Donald Parham. That's fucking carded destructive, man. He's just fat, though. He's like a lineman.
Big boy.
He's fat as hell. Oh, he would fumble, man. We was balling. I was. My guy fumbled. Receiver fumbled.
Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing
He was moving the rock.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Come on. Jump that. That's a pick.
After one on EA Sports.
That's
82 plus. All Madden player, baby.
Ooh.
2nd and 8 coming up.
All Madden pack. What's in this pack?
Now Murray.
Let's go. Got a pick. Pick 6? Oh.
Pick 6.
Stopped on the 1.
He won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line.
He's got noodle on Kyler Murray. The Tyler.
Oh, no, not the top.
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll try to run.
Ah, you gotta block that one guy.
Push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard
The only, I'm not a
line.
fan of, I like how sometimes your D linemen just walk through. No one touches
Oh, yeah,
it.
they don't even
The
care.
short field payoff. We'll see
They
if
let
they
dudes
can,
do
but
the
this is 3rd and
madness.
goal.
Hey, like, what's your name? I don't know. Early access inside to the
He's into the
club.
end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up.
Damn right. Thanks, coach.
All right.
And let's get this one in.
Got a lead.
Here's Martin now.
Oh, yeah? A lead,
Send
you
this
say?
one
A
away.
lead. 2 defensive stops. Can we make a 3rd one and continue to pack on to the lead?
No.
Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards.
As long as I don't have to throw deep with Carson Wentz, I'll be fine.
About set to begin their next drive.
He's kind of a liability throwing the
They threw an
rope.
interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
And
Going
that guy
back
was
to your
wide
game
open.
plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Give me the loot.
Where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd and 10. Murray.
Oh, wow. I was there. He threw that in triple coverage
He's brought down, getting this one up
and
to about
completed
the
it.
35.
What a goo. What are you playing? A solo battle?
No, playing the tournament.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Takes it to
It's
about
Oh, you're in the
ultimate.
same
It's ultimate
the
team.
last
Yeah.
run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
What quarter you in?
The second. Waiting on it. Was waiting on Buddy to. He was like, I locked my team in. I was like, but it says you
Here's
did.
Murray.
You,
Yeah, but I did.
you don't gotta lie to me, my boy. I can see it.
Oh, you don't understand. I lied.
They came with a safety blitz and danced in Hill. Got
I was like, all right.
a nickel
He's like, it's in. I'm like, okay. It's not, but all right,
Now
guy.
Murray off play action.
No, it's
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
got a lot of coins here.
I got a lot of coins too. I haven't used them really.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
514,000.
After taking it a little
500. Damn.
I pulled 2 like epic strategy items. They're each like 150K.
Damn.
And then I was like, haha, and I dipped out. I'm not dancing.
Man, I know you break 3 tackles. And I hit stick it, you should fumble.
You're tired at that point. You're done
2
for.
minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I don't know if I like the sets how they are.
First down.
Yeah, I don't like how they're just, it loads up
In the
kind of like
binder, just hanging out.
the auction house. I'm like, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
And I don't.
Like in the same spot.
I also don't like how they just were like, hey, this card, yeah, go ahead and put that in this set.
Oh yeah, they don't let you pick. They're just sitting in there. They're like, hey, this is what you're gonna use, right? You're like, I don't know.
I know what cards you're not gonna use, and that's this one. Go ahead and put it in the set. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll take your word for it.
You don't need this card. I was gonna use it anyway.
Lies.
It's part of my theme team. Get the fuck out.
Let's go. An interception? Another defensive stop. Nice. Was close though.
We're going over all Madden fantasy pack. Bro, you need any.
I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They start on
So
the
these are just like
ground
the
here
bow
at
nose
Sanders.
players.
Just a yard
Yeah.
pick up there, and it'll bring up
You
a
need
2nd
their
and 9.
82s.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line.
Also, I like how it says I still have 10 rookie premier tokens, but I can only use 3 of them.
it says I have like 5 and I can only use 1.
Across the 20 to the 22.
Broken. Broken, you say.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, cool. It's like Rookie Premiere. And I go into my binder and there's like 5 of them bitches. It's like, you only have 1. I was like, no, I can see 5. No.
Oh, deep pass to my boy, Kyle Pitts.
Oh, the Pitts. That's a good card.
I got Pitts and I got Evan Ingram.
Me too. I think we opened the same starter team.
Nice. Oh yeah, we did.
Yep. Air it out.
Gotta get loose.
I should have picked ground and pound. I saw that it was a offensive lineman, and I was like, hell no.
I had Barry. I was like, I don't need another running back.
How'd you get 2 of those things?
There was a pack. There was a pack for just Barry though. I can't remember what that pack was.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
I think it was like a pre-order pack. I think I opened it like Tuesday or something.
I got Micah.
Yeah, see, I got Micah and Von Miller.
Von Millie Rock.
With number 40. I don't like that jersey. I'm like, nah. Someone's like, you should be able to get the option to change their numbers.
Hell no.
They were like, what do you mean? Like, get to wear the number they wore on that team when you change their player. The team chemistry. I was like, that makes sense.
But not change your number. Everyone on their team would be 69. Why do I get this 86 OOP Randy Moss?
OOP already?
Yeah, so that's for doing the challenges. 55 stars, you get 86 OOP Randy Moss.
Here's Murray.
Oh my god.
Touchdown Falcons.
Simmons an absolute liability. He just got routed up by Jamal Chase.
Oh no. This card's filthy too.
What is he?
He's a corner. 85 speed.
Ooh.
88 zone coverage.
Nah, give me that sauce, God.
Hot sauce.
Extra sauce. Damn, I'm mad I let him score right before half. Kind of sad about that one.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I guess I'll start the year.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Scored 2 touchdowns.
Been a big hitter
Pass
if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
What you mean, man? That mean new music. Clutch.
I hate it.
I just turned all the music off.
The final shot before half for Wentz.
You ain't going. Jamal Chase, get busy. Damn, I threw a pick. Oh shit. Come on, lineman. Tackle him, Carson. Let's go. Fumble, baby. Illegal forward pass. Yeah, we'll take that ball, baby.
That one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
He pitched it right. He pitched it right back to Carson Wentz. That was weird. He's like, hey, here's the ball I picked off.
It's near that line of scrimmage. He's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib.
Uh-oh. Damn, I thought Chris McCaffrey was going to get loose.
So pretty good starting field position.
Ew, why do I got Joe Montana?
Good starting position for the Broncos.
What is he?
Here as they come up 1st and 10.
I don't know, but he's an 89, but they give him to you for the chat. Oh my God, he got a noodle arm.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker. Not a whole lot there. The defense
Hey,
was ready
in your
to
missions,
run pass option.
do you still have like all the first, get Joe Burrow and all that?
Yes.
Yeah, I have Joe Burrow. Like, give me my mission complete.
I've had Joe Burrow and I put him in a set already.
Damn.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there.
Ah, break that tackle.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing
Fucking
a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way.
Oh, yeah, you knew you couldn't. You were going to blitz me and get rocked.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
I had him open.
So certainly an interesting
Carson Wentz got hit mid-throw.
Falcons will take control of the football.
Darn.
Great field position. On play action, it's Murray. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down.
All right, bro, chill out.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
My players in. Oh, fucking Joe Montana's goddamn throw.
On 2nd and 9.
Got 90. Yeah, right. I threw that bitch.
Ah, he threw another pick to me, baby. Yes. Save myself with another defensive stop. Alright, let's run the ball. Let's get out of this shit.
That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
Brandon, when you're on the run,
Rather not lose. Rather not lose 3 games. You only get 6.
extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
2nd down, and back they go to Sanders.
Damn.
And a very short pickup there across
My boy Barry Sanders got to break 30 tackles in the backfield just to get 2 yards.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Wentz gonna throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness. And also, like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick. But throw one to the big
Guy just kind of sat there. Like I had that pick. He just sat there.
You know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Absolutely. I always found myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Fuck this. I got to turn this inventory down.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
He switched plays, and I ran commit, and he threw a pass. He just hit a D lineman back of the head on 4th down. Let's go. Bad way to lose.
Everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football.
Bad way to lose,
there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Another run with Sanders. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Why is it master volume automatically
because they said turn it up.
Jesus
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team.
They said you know you want to hear us.
Music? Fucking 0. Oh, man.
They said, hey, turn us all the way up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Give me this poop stain.
Wentz on the give to Sanders.
Let's go, Barry. 1st down.
As they bring him down at the 23.
Really? I need to. I haven't played that yet.
Hell no, that's what you do when you're bored. When you got no soul.
When you're in a dying league.
Yep.
Ultimate Team's pretty much a wrap. You're like, hey, what's this mode?
What's going on here?
Someone's like, I love playing the yard. I said, oh, you don't love playing Madden, then you're just boring.
I like how they just stuffed it in with, like, play with friends. It's not even there.
It no longer gets its own mode.
No, like, play with friends. Yeah. If you say you love playing the yard, you ain't never
bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively.
Carson Wentz getting hit is pissing me off.
Highlight that word, put in bold, here we go. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Damn.
It has to be a little frustrating for them.
How do you get hit like that again?
1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Murphy. Oh, you got shook, my boy.
You shook it.
You look like a baby.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
All right, fellas. Offense. I'm trying to run the ball. At least I'm not turning the ball over. I just can't do shit.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate?
Oh, he threw another pick, baby. Yes.
Oh, no.
Top by Nate Hobbs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet.
Hit you with the draw play. You know, no.
What's this? The defense certainly benefited.
Montez Sweat with a tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind
Bryce Hall. I feel sorry for you, my boy.
And it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision
6 carries, 1 yard. No. 6 carries, -6 yards. Never mind.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
Oh, get busy, Carson Wentz.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Fair burn.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Come on, get that ball before it goes in it. Let's go. Good rate punt on the 3-yard line. I thought it was pretty critical.
Absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give the defense a really nice opportunity.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. He gets this complete to Diggs. He's up to
There's no way he should have completed that bullshit. This one.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Who is the stealing?
Now Murray.
Why? Why? What are you? Oh my God!
Before they're able to knock him down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, that's the game. Isaiah Simmons made a play. Ooh, pick 6 2. Let's go. Pick 6 for the dub. Oh, my man just quit.
He said, "See you later. This ain't for me."
He did. He dipped out crazy. Let me go ahead and take my 1 dub of the day. I'll take it.
Yeah. Done and done.
I won. Oh, that's a dub. Crazy.
Undefeated, never lost. Except that time I lost.
2 times.
That time and another time. Other than that, undefeated.
Alright, let me switch versions. Let me end my stream too.
Oh, I didn't know.